If you have $1,000 sitting in your bank account, I highly recommend you watch this video from beginning to end, because here's the truth. That 1,000 isn't just money. It's a starting point, and what you do with it over the next few months could completely shift your future. Whether you're trying to build generational wealth or just learn how to move smarter in the market, this video gives you the tools to start doing that in the right way. This week is setting up to be full of buying opportunities. With all the pullbacks we've seen, I want you to understand this is not the end of the world. This is just simply profit reset. A lot of stocks ran hard early in the year. What we're seeing now is just the market pulling back to reload. That's a blessing in disguise if you ask me. Now that some of these names have come back down, we're about to get another shot at the upside. Let's get into a few names that can seriously boost your portfolio heading into the new month. These aren't random picks. These are the plays that are backed by momentum, macro trends, and straight up common sense in this wild market. Now, to start this video, you know we have to start with Palantir, one of the hottest AI names over the past year and a half. Since the start of 2024, it's up over 700%, and just in 2025 alone, it's already gained more than 80%. Now, let me ask you guys a question. If you had $1,000 sitting in your bank account, do you think within a year it can gradually get to 7,000? I want you guys to start getting in the mindset of thinking this way. If I park my money, how much could I gain on this stock if I just sit it in this account? If you ask me, that's insane for any stock to go up 700%, even 80%. That's almost 100% gain in 1 year. But even more so for a company operating in a sector that's only getting hotter. And honestly, some people think it's just getting started. If Palantir keeps this pace, we might be looking at a once in a generation AI stock. For those that do not know what Palantir is, Palantir builds software that helps with high-level government and battlefield decision making. They're already plugged in with the US government, the Department of Defense, and even Israel Defense Ministry. And with global conflicts ramping up, demand for what they do is only going to get higher. In Q1 of this year, they dropped a 40% revenue boost, including a 55% jump in US sales alone. Their commercial US business just crossed $1 billion run rate for the first time in history. And now they're even helping the IRS create a massive searchable taxpayer database, which opens up a whole new level of government integration. Now, if you ask me, that's a little bit weird having a company use taxpayer database, but that's my opinion. Let's continue. Palantir's got political connections, military contracts, and is rubbing a shoulder with names like Elon Musk and Peter Thiel. I'm saying that name wrong, but you guys get the point. This stock has serious long-term potential, and if it keeps aligning itself with the tech and the defense narrative, I'll keep the same conviction that this stock will continue to go up in the near future. Now, on the flip side, let's talk about safety and stability within all of this chaos. With war headlines, inflation concerns, and rate speculation all over the place, I've always said you need a safety net alongside whatever you're doing, whether it's penny stocks, options, or high volatility plays. That's why I personally park a chunk of my money in ticker symbol VTI, Vanguard's total stock market ETF. This isn't just a safe play, it's a long-term wealth builder. VTI gives you exposure to the entire stock market from big names to small names, and let your money grow in the background while you stay active with trades. Like I mentioned before, I want you guys to have the mindset of parking your money in a stock and letting it grow. You can do the options, you can find the hottest penny stocks, but always have some money parked into a long-term account like VTI. Scaling into VTI during uncertain times is like planting seeds during a drought. When the sun comes back out, you're already ahead of the curve. You won't always feel the excitement of a 100% runner, but you'll feel the peace of knowing your foundation is growing while you sleep. Now, last but definitely not least, let's talk about ticker symbol IWM, which tracks small cap stocks through the Russell 2000. I talk to the family in the Discord about this every single week, that small caps are loading up, and when rate cuts happen or the economy starts to recover fully, small and mid cap stocks are the first to pop. Here's why. Lower interest rates make borrowing cheaper, business invests more, consumers then spend more, the small companies get a boost from the consumers spending more, and so on, so on. They grow fast when the environment favors them, is pretty much what I'm saying. We've seen it before after the 2008 financial crisis. Small caps outperformed the S&P 500 for years. And with the meds leaning more moves down the line, we could be setting up for another major run in these type of names. If you've been watching the signs lately, you know it's already starting. Just last week, we played a play called EONR, and within a day, it went up 30 to 40%. These are the type of moves we'll continue to see down the line, but we're just getting started, to be honest. We're going to wake up and see 100% runners, 200% runners, 300% runners, just like the old days. And I think it can get really, really crazy very, very soon. For those with $1,000 or less, if you have a smaller account, do not trip. Just put a few leap plays or long-term swings on your radar. I'll drop some solid names that I personally believe are worth watching at certain levels in the next video if you guys want. Use this time to plant seeds and not panic like most people. The people who win long-term are the ones who learn to spot opportunity when everyone else is scared. If you got value out of this breakdown, do me one solid, like the video, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss another update.